Thank you very much, and thank you, participants, for choosing compliance trainings for your professional development and training needs. Today, we are going to talk about some strategies that you can use to help employees handle small conflicts on their own. If you Chances are, since you signed up for this topic, that you may occasionally experience the issue of employees running to the HR department for help with problems that are really things that they should either handle with their supervisors or handle directly with the coworker that they are having a conflict with. And rather than expecting HR to get involved with certain types of situations, as well as even situations where managers come to HR for assistance with matters that really would be better handled directly between them and their employees rather than requesting or requiring, asking for HR involvement. And those are the situations that we're going to address. Of course, at the end of the day, every HR job does involve, or most HR jobs, I should say, some are very specialized, but the vast majority do involve an element of employee relations. And certainly, HR needs to be that open door, what I sometimes refer to as that soft place to land for employees and managers when there are situations that they don't really know how to handle and need some assistance. And often those types of situations really may be indicative of those policy, procedure, law matters that HR does need to be involved with. So no matter what we're doing in encouraging conflicts that are not the type that really belong in HR to be handled directly among the people who are experiencing those conflicts in HR, we have to be mindful that our focus should always be on meeting the needs of our external, excuse me, not our external customers, our internal customers, and ensuring that employees who find themselves in a situation where there are scenarios that they don't know how to handle know to come to us for help, maybe without that expectation, though, that we're going to jump in and quote unquote fight all their battles for them. So, really, if we want to look at how to stop people from bringing workplace situations to HR that are not HR issues, we really have to think about what it is that might cause that problem. And it's very important to be mindful that it's usually the problems or the behaviors themselves that manifest, that they aren't really in and of themselves the problems, that they're symptoms of other problems that are going on. And until you know what the real problem is that is causing the symptom, such as the symptom that you're experiencing is this unwanted behavior, this expectation of employees or possibly managers in your company that it's HR's job to fix small conflicts for them. That's the symptom. That's what led us to seek training on this topic. But something is causing that. And the root cause of that, knowing what that is going to help us determine the best way to go about making that symptom go away. But we can't bring about meaningful change if we don't know why. So the first thing is to really identify the real problem. Why is this occurring? Once we identify the real problem and address it, take care of it, then the likelihood that that symptom or that problem will go away. So we need to ask ourselves, why does this perception in many organizations seem to persist? Why is it that employees often expect HR to fight their battles for them? And one of them is often how HR is perceived in the organization. Um, as professionals who work in HR, we understand the purpose and the function and the focus of HR, but the phrase human resources is often interpreted in organizations as being the department where everything that has anything to do with people, with humans, should be handled. And that leads to this perception of, oh, if you're not happy about something, go to HR, they'll fix it for you. And that's a misunderstanding of what the employee relations aspect of the HR role really is, but that leads to truly HR being perceived as a complaint department. If you have something to complain about, tell them. And as HR professionals, we have to be careful what we wish for because